Hi YouTubers, and thank you for tuning in to today's very different toy review though. Sorry about the croaky voice and the throat that I'm having at the moment though, but also the shaved off hair though, because I've just had a nice haircut though yesterday. And strangely enough, I think in this video, once again we're going to be taking a look at Penguin Club toys. And oh my crikeys, it's actually quite a gloomy and melancholy day outside, because I can definitely tell how cloudy and wet it actually has been. I'm not trying to show you the big picture. Do you want me to try and show you the big picture? Let me just show you outside. Oh my goodness, the webcam can be a bit of a wire to make through. It's not that perfect, but it is. Just look out.
Unseasonably gloomy has been I mean, notice the clouds. It looks very September-like. Look how greyish the clouds are. I mean, just look how very strange and also very absurdly grey and abysmally dull it actually has been for a summer like this.
I wonder how what the rest of summer will be like over the next, couple more than 8 days. We'll see about that though from like 7 days time. And let me just go ahead and cover that one up, because I'm going to, strangely enough, or gratefully enough, yeah, it's actually kind of a bit sinister seeing of how the weather has changed for either the good or the bad side effects. So here I am back again. Yes, it's kind of interesting. So, despite all of that gloomy weather, I'm going to try and basically do one video, of course, hopefully one clip, of course, at this time, instead of just doing multiples and multiples of videos at once. Because, of course, yes, when I do loads and loads of the same clip, I'm going to get like loads and loads of jump cuts. I should have, maybe, in this case, let me just get a like a bottle of water here. Oh god. I'll probably just like 2. I guess I don't want to pour too much of it, or else I'll just pop to the loo. Right. Might as well drink one bottle of water here. Just before I start. How does it taste? Right, will that quell the croakiness on my throat? I'm sure it will actually, hopefully. Yeah, you should, because that's what water does, isn't it? Right, so, our first up product, in fact there's quite a lot of first up products all around of what I've seen so far. I was going to chase for some tropical themes with that Penguin Club Origami products, but unfortunately I don't think we've got any tropical themed ones. The only one I can see is just, regular ones, of course. But here's something very absurd to start off with, and it's not penguins. It's this. What is that? Making a list, checking it twice. That's basically the second. That is basically a Christmas card. So what in the hell is this chicken themed Christmas card doing here? It's kind of funny. I actually did like a second version of another Christmas card with the theme of chickens, and I'm sort of thinking, what the hell is going on with me there today, hey? Is this like some kind of guy who's feeling the poultry emotion type vibe? Right. It's pretty merry whenever I think of it. Yeah, of course. So this is basically a Christmas 2022 card, and this is one of the cards I actually forgot to do a card upon. It's in fact sadly very delayed. Let me just go ahead and open the card up and see what it looks like. Oh jeez, I feel so tired. I mean, ugh. Just look how gloomy and melancholy dismal the weather outside. It actually is very dull, of course. There you go. also has got the same message. Merry Christmas, Santa Claus is coming to town. Very Christmassy, doesn't it there? If I show you the back, it's just a bland sort of detailing of the back. Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad though for a card like that. And alongside of this Christmas card, I love the bubble writing involved, and also the decorative font and the decorative details, which look like that. That looks very nice, doesn't it? Right, let's move on to some penguins though, because I do know everyone's going to be quite desperate and saying, yeah, but Owen, aren't you going to be doing the penguins and stuff? Well, yes, I am. And I think this is only what I'm about to review today, because, oh god, it's Sunday, isn't it? Mind you, Sunday is a resting day, isn't it? Not arresting, but basically, you know what I mean? I'm not arresting people, or I'm not getting arrested because I haven't done anything wrong or committed any crimes or anything, or robbed any banks. Right, I need to just go ahead and drink some more water here, or else my throat's going to get croaky again. Right, this should probably help me quell the throat as I'm just blabbering around. Right, so the next product is alongside Christmas is Easter. And I mean, what the hell am I doing an Easter product around in mid-August? I think we're mid-August. This is basically called the Fifth Origami Penguin Club World Basic Mothering Penguins and Easter Egg Hatchlings 12 pack, which costs about £10.99 or £11. If I look at the back of the packaging, as funny as it sounds, we've got a couple of female penguins, but this one here looks this brown one looks very ticked off. Not sure if you can see it closely. Yeah, pretty angry that one though, maybe because that black one must have been a very abusive parent. I don't know, I might be telling you one, might be joyful but very abusive. Very joyful to herself but very abusive to her son or daughter. I really don't know. But anyways, let me just go ahead and unpack this. Yep, it's Easter 2023. I initially thought Easter 2022. This might be the same logo format for 2024. Right, so here are the penguins and the Easter eggs. Thank goodness for that. Thank goodness, oh, pardon me. So we've got the eggs. Very Easter 2023 like. I'll show you what's inside. There's a blue penguin here, which looks like that. I love the details on the Easter eggs. It actually gives a very nice characteristic pattern, which is fairly impressive. Next up, let's take a look what's inside. Ooh, very peach looking now. Inside there's very hot-headed and fiery looking, fire-coloured looking egg. There's a very peach looking penguin, of course. You know, sometimes with small stuff they can be very difficult to basically see intact. Maybe if I try and show you the details very closely, of course, so that, you know, you can probably tell what the details are like without even getting the game away too much. Yeah, there's the blue ones here. That looks very, very nice. And then you've got the more typical white Easter egg with patterns like that. And we'll see, it's got like a brown penguin inside. There you go. Looks very cute. It reminds me of Kinder Surprise toys, you know what I mean? Because these little surprise eggs have got like these sort of, you know, the little toys like that. They're very kind of cute. They've got like these sort of plastic capsules, which unfortunately children get choked by. You know the Kinder Surprise toys? Those are the sort of toys that are, you know, done by Kinder, and they've got like it's basically a chocolate egg. We've got like a plastic capsule inside of it though, and if you accidentally bit into one of those, you could get a very nasty tooth decay, and for children, it's very sad that it's also been a major choking hazard. And that's why, you think Kinder Surprise eggs are banned in the USA? I'm pretty sure that, of course, yes, they are banned in the USA. I wonder if, you know, I'm actually still thinking, if Kinder Surprise eggs are banned in the USA, you know the Kinder Santas that you get for Christmas time? Are they actually very much permitted for sale in the United States? I can't really tell. Does anyone know that legal loophole? that legal loophole, I've got no idea what I'm talking about. As I'm just having trouble to get this egg and that chick. It's playing hard to get. Although, ta-da! Right. And we've also got some female penguins. We've got like a, which appears to be a black penguin, but it's actually grey. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see it very closely. It actually is a slightest grey looking penguin. Then you've also got this British penguin, which looks like that. Interesting that we're getting penguins in different colours. Very nice. And then we've also, it looks like a ninja penguin without a headband. She does, by the looks of her eyebrows and her eyelashes. Actually, penguins don't have eyebrows unless it's sensei. And then there's the yellow penguin herself. Hopefully I didn't jump cut the video though. I just dropped the penguin accidentally, but it looks, she does look fairly nice. And yes, the facial details are very visible, even if they're very much, you know, not so close. That's very nice. Turning them around. There you go. That's very nice to know. Nice to see them. Nice to see those three. Right. I better drink some more water before my throat gets croaky again. Oh no! I might have to pop back into bed though, because it's absolutely dismal and abysmally dull outside though. It makes me want to sleep. Now, tub of water. Around 8:10. Right, next product is this. This is a water flood Meadow Walkabout 12 pack, £10.99. It's the same price as that Easter egg product we've got. It's another penguin copyright origami toy. It's also got some instructions on how to build the flowers. Now it's interesting that we've got bits. It's kind of like building a Lego set, which is interesting. It's like Lego minifigures. Kind of funny that the flowers are wood sorrows. I have no idea what that flower is. I've never ever heard of a flower called a wood sorrel. You know what will be the best product for August 2023 is probably have a product by Flip Flap, and this is something I used to do. Make a Flip Flap product that is based on a bee or a wasp. Probably one of the nicest things I often tend to do though. You know, have like a big box that looks like a hive or a nest, and then you can have like an amazing huge swarm full of insects. You know, that's the best product format, is probably make a product based on a wasp or a bee. Or a hornet. That's what I did with my Asian hornets, remember last year that I did? And also the bumblebee product, which was fantastic. Right. So, in order to showcase what we've got, these are basically flowers, flower components. These are flower stems. So, in order to fit them up, you just snug them up like so. It looks like a starfish though, but it is actually a flower, so you just snug them together and it becomes a flower. It's quite bland, but hey, it's probably saving costumes and stuff. Have I got the other flower? The other flower inside? I think I've just accidentally freaking left the other flower inside here. Did I lost it? Have I lost it or not though? Oh wait, it's here. It's got drifted and carried away. Fucking hell. Is there like a little pocket inside here, hey? Don't know if there is here, hey? Maybe if I try and, you know, tuck it right in. Yeah, it's got a bit of a very weird amount of detailing like so. I don't know how much I could probably fit this in. It's a bit difficult, but probably not the best. Nah, I wouldn't probably guess. It's a little bit difficult to actually fit these in though, because if I look at the other one here, that's got that, but if I try this one here, this one's a tad difficult, because I can see the pocket is not really that big enough. Only squeeze through it in like that, couldn't I? But it is quite nice to do a bit of testing and all that whatnot, because you know, without that you just fail to pass the trial and error sort of, you know, wham bam thank you man sort of method. It's a bit difficult to fit in this flower because I don't think it's a sort of, you know, toy. Maybe it's the wrong shape. Maybe it's the wrong design though. I feel like, yeah, this design is probably outlawed for me though, to probably design it. And look at that, starting to rip apart, which is not a very good sign. Maybe I could just slot this way through. Maybe try and do a pocket method, like that, and hopefully it should seal the flower like that. Does that look good? Does that look good to you? Or is that just sloppy? I don't know. Maybe I'm being a bit harsh here. This one here does fit there as well too. Sorry, this video is getting a little bit long because I'm trying to fit in the flowers with the stems and flower bases and whatnot. But anyways, we've got some ducks here. Very nice. We've got a bit of a meadow type theme. A flood meadow type theme with the ducks involved, because when it rains you often tend to attract a lot of ducks when they're sort of swimming around. And what else do we have? We've also got like another penguin there. We've got like, they look like sombreros, but they're actually straw hats. I think that's what people in the countryside often tend to wear when they do a bit of agriculture and whatnot, which is interesting. Yeah, I think that is actually kind of interesting though. It actually comes me a wicker or rattan, which is like a tropical palm tree though. It's often designed to make, like, you know, hats and also, like, you know, baskets and rocking chairs and regular chairs for that matter. Yeah, we've got different penguins. So this is a red penguin. There's a black penguin here as well. There's an orange one. I'm trying to show you what they all look like. And there's a blue one. Yeah. Quite impressive to see different colour variations of penguins. And there's a little hats here, of course. They're basically straw hats if you're going to be heading outside to the countryside or doing a bit of gardening, especially when it's raining. Freaking hell. I might have to drink some more water here because my throat is absolutely parched. Absolutely freaking parched. I feel like I've got a frog in my throat. And I don't know why I always get that. It's always that morning phenomenon. Maybe I get really actually after excited in the afternoon and the evening and night time. I don't know why. Okay, I think, there we go. Coming up to 15:15. It's already just gone past 8:15. So, where should I put it? Maybe next to the Easter one. Quite a lot of organic products. It's interesting. Let's take a look at this one here. Have I already covered this product before? Hey, this is a... Hang on, I think I've already done that. Or is it different? Hang on. Okay, the Floe Origami Penguin Clockwork Basic Light Garden Water Temple Buddhist Courtship and Wedding Display 12 pack. £11.98. Got some very goofy looking ducks and fish at the front cover. Is that meant to be a Buddha statue? I'm not sure if that's actually the second product to have that. There's some frogs here. A couple of kissing penguins. Costs about £11.98. I'm not sure if that's actually the same product, but... Hang on a sec. Oh, yes, it doesn't have sensei. It doesn't have sensei. Oh, I see. And the Buddha statue is actually much more smaller than the other one that I've just looked at. Oh, I see. Sorry, I just got a little bit too expectant. That's all though. Oh well. Let me just go ahead and place all of these items as I'm just discreting them out from their packagings, from the actual packaging and stuff. Here we go. So we've got the ducks. The ducks look like they've got a bit of a hydrocephalic head. Maybe they look quite a bit rotund. Not in just the body, but also their heads. Looking all fat and chubby and a bit distorted with their eyes. Looking a bit crooked and wonky and whatnot though. What's that? Is that a lotus? That actually is a lotus. And it looks kind of a little bit tatty though, because it's got like tiny bits of green on it to look like a lotus. And maybe if I try and show it closely though, it's got like a yellow sort of middle on it. And we've got some Asian hats, which look like that, and look very perfect for a bit of a setting in Asia, be it China or Japan. Now I can't really tell which Asian countries. You might probably guess, of course, of where the penguins will reside. I'd rather probably drink more water because, blimey, my throat is still absolutely parched as hell. Trying to speak up, but my god, my throat is actually becoming impossible to speak clearly though these days. Ah dear. Right, let's move on. So we've got about 2 penguins. We've got like a male and a female. There's the black one, and there's the pink one. Kind of nice, isn't it though? Maybe it could be a setting in Thailand or Indonesia. Maybe because I'm pretty sure the lotus flowers are tropical. I might be totally wrong, but some people have actually said to me, Ivan, lotus flowers are tropical. I'm pretty sure they are. Maybe they are tropical or subtropical flowers. Someone can correct me if I'm totally wrong. And then we've also got some frogs, but the disappointing part is there are no lily pads. Maybe they're just trying to land on that lotus flower and just sort of crush it. Kind of weird, eh? Maybe it's like a courtship sort of set, which is kind of interesting, isn't it? Because it's basically, you know, like the pre-breeding season before the birds and the fish and all other animals start to, you know, reproduce and to lay eggs and to make new youngsters for the next generation of all of their kinds. So we've got some frogs, and then we've also got like a tiny Buddhist statue which looks like that. I mean, look how cute this is. It's far much more cuter and a little bit smaller than the other one. Looks quite adorable looking. It's a very impressive looking statue compared to the one with the sensei statue involved in it. It actually is kind of very similar, isn't it? In the way it's been coloured in. And we've got some fish. Typical, isn't it? Sorry about my throat though, guys, but I could tell you what, I'm doing a hell of a lot of it. A hell of a lot of this whole toy review being all done in a very nice way. And I'm not actually joking here, I've got a nasty throat here. Oh my god, I don't want to do a jump cut though, but I just want to get this video all sorted. Right. So, with that being said, I'm just going to go ahead and repack it. Repack some of the toys, the components away. Strangely enough, that would be fairly nice. They're raw as they go, getting back as they go. Right, moving right along. Let's take a look at the ninja penguins next. Hiya! Sorry, I decided to sound a little bit enthusiastic here, and then all of a sudden, I think my throat's not doing any good though. £8.99. Just Origami Penguin Club Basic Fishing Ninja Penguins 12 pack. Yep. Very much obvious, isn't it? I think my throat... It's kind of funny, like, whenever I speak up, maybe my throat does seem to get a little bit better towards, like, the end of the video, doesn't it? So, here's the back of the packaging. There are about 6 ninja penguins and 6 fish. It's probably a bit blatantly boring, though, because I've already got so many fishing penguins. I think the first one's... It's basically like a carbon clone of what we've seen last year with just regular penguins. And now we've got ninja penguins. How funny is that, hey? And we'll take a look at the fish as well too. Yeah, they all look fairly much similar to what I've done in previous videos of late, in previous years. 2 years ago that I've done that. Tell you what, it's been like 2 years ever since I've just done a video like that. But have I got all of the fish in general? So here is a light bluish looking penguin. Okay, so we've got like a light bluish penguin. There's a yellow one here. It looks very Ukrainian. Sorry, I just did a coincidence for that. Okay, and then we've also got like a pinkish, a pinkish looking penguin, which looks pretty interesting. It would have actually much be better off if there was a little bit of detailing involved. There's a green one here. Not easy being green, isn't it? Yeah, bit of a different shade of green. And of course, here's the headbands are still intact. Oh yeah, we've got 3 more fish inside here as well too. Just been tucked away inside by those penguins. And then we've got a red one and a blue penguin. Although the red one looks more pinkish there, to be honest though. Yeah. I mean, put it this way, it actually doesn't look too bad. I mean, that to me shouts out to me, hey, I've done an excellent job of just replicating the penguins so easily there. It's amazing, isn't it? Indeed. And then we've also got the fish here as well. Just about 3 more of those. And then we're done. This is just kind of impressive. I mean, it's just pretty much similar to what we did back in September of 2021. I should do more like, I think the other penguin couple of penguin products I should do is probably ones which are based on the wild Humboldt penguins that are from like the coast of Peru in South America, I think, and in Chile as well. I think, you know, the Humboldt penguins are normally more commonly captive in zoos. I should actually do more of them, because I think, you know, I've been to Dudley Zoo quite a few times, and also to, like, you know, how do you say it? I've been to the safari park quite a lot, of course, but I'm actually curious about heading out towards different places and whatnot there, hey, to see captive penguins. But there you go, that's it. That looks pretty much done and dusted. I'll try and remember those as I'm going to assemble the whole video on YouTube. So the next product is this, which is the Flip-Flop Origami Penguin Clubboard Basic Oriental Asian Aquaculture Farming Penguin Trio 12 pack. It's basically the same price as this product here, which is the Buddhist temple, isn't it? What a coincidence. Pretty weird, isn't it? And we've taken the back of the packaging, which looks like that. Ooh, it's got a bit of a Japanese shrine on the background. Maybe that penguin's doing a bit of karate skills. Hiya! Pretty weird, isn't it, eh? And it looks pretty amazing, isn't it? And we'll just take a look inside. Okay, so that being said, okay, out we come. This is great. And here comes the conical hats, the Asian conical hats. They look astoundingly beautiful. Oops, sorry, I've just made them drop to the floor, hey. So we've got 2 of those. They look very triangular, don't they? The triangles can actually vary on how they look. And then we've also got some fish, which there's about 2 of each. And this one looks a bit wonky, a bit distorted. And then we've also got like a crab. And then we've also got some ducks. It's kind of the same theme, isn't it there? It's basically a mix of Chinese and Japanese stuff, isn't it? Well, it can be any part of Asia, wouldn't it though? And, right. So we've got some penguins. So we've got like a black one, a peach looking penguin. Of course it doesn't look pink or orange. Well, sorta, but it's like a mixture, isn't it? And then you've also got like a reddish penguin as well too, which strangely enough, they always seem to end up very pink-like. I don't know why they seem to look very pinkish though, although once again there's a bit of detail they're missing as well though too. You might have to probably smudge with a bit of saliva on it. And there you go, detail is fixed, the job is done, isn't it? You know, I could definitely try and fit them in. Fit these little sensor hats, because I do know that people are just going to probably get angry and just say, but I mean, you haven't tried fitting in the hat. So I am going to be doing them now, just to add a bit of time, and also just to show you my prowess of doing flip-up toy reviews. Here it is. There you go, that looks great. They all look like they're just wearing, you know, very weird sacks in the shape of a triangle. Or it looks like they're wearing pyramids of such. Okay, that looks very, very similar. It's kind of weird. Actually, there'll be people saying, but you forgot to understand the crab. Well, here it is, there's the crabs. Oh my goodness. Hello, I'm Mr. Krabs, and I like money. But please don't be I'm not a spider, you know. I don't know why, I'm just trying to do a bit of a Mr. Krabs impression though from SpongeBob SquarePants. I don't know why am I getting that idea. The mouth is always hidden away though. It may look sad, but if I turn it this way, actually it's smiling. Yeah, anyways, just gonna place it back. So we've got about, it's nearly come up towards 8:30, so we've got plenty of amount of time. There you go, I think my throat is starting to clear away now. And after a couple of moments of struggling to produce videos like this, I think I'm starting to feel enthusiastic now, after my throat has gone a little bit croaky now. Same price here is £8.99. Is the Flip-Flop Origami Penguin Clubboard Wise Paddyfield Oriental couple harvest with mixed stock 12 pack. Now, this product here, I think I've actually made this around January of 2023. So it's pretty much a fairly long time ago actually. And there's the back of the packaging. It's just a picture of a fish jumping over in a piece of, I guess, a piece of seaweed and a couple of rice sacks. Very Asiatic because you're dealing with a penguin that's actually carrying rice paddy field, like rice and stuff. Normally they'll be working in the coffee industry, but yeah, there we go. We'll just take a look what we've got. Sacks of rice, isn't it, hey? So that's fairly nice to know. Okay, so we've got some penguins carrying some rice, which is actually fairly nice to know. Hey, maybe I should do like a penguin cardboard set with penguins carrying sacks of rice, and then they're just carrying the last stock of rice. They just look so bloody tall. They look like a freaking giraffe because look at their goddamn necks. They're just so bloody tall. I don't know why they're so freaking tall. They just kind of look like mutant giraffe penguins. That's pretty strange, isn't it, hey? And right, we've got some rice sacks, which look like that. 2 of them, of course. Yeah, that looks fairly nice. And then we've also got 2 ducks as well. Would prefer if they have got like back detailing like that. And then we've also got some seaweed, which looks like that. I'm actually sort of thinking maybe by like the very end of August and the early part of September. Maybe when August comes to an end, or maybe when we reach towards like the end of August, like August the 31st. There's my very funny plan here, right? Maybe the biggest tradition is I might, you know, probably watch a bit of Pingu. Oh god, I should probably watch Pingu though. You know that classic claymation type penguin animated short? That's actually became like a TV compilation type show. Pretty impressive, isn't it? There we go, we've got 2 fish, which look like that. Yeah, I should probably watch Pingu though by the very end of August. Maybe like in towards like September. I should probably watch Pingu. And even more so, what's even more funny about me is that alongside with Pingu, I think the shows that I watch during like the very end of August, and I think it's a very opportunistic time of the year because it's coming up towards like September. What I actually watch is alongside with Pingu is Teletubbies. I actually watch a lot of preschool kids related stuff. Kind of funny, I always tend to do that tradition somehow, hey? Okay, so that product is done, and I think last but by no means least, I think this is so nice to do half an hour of a flip-flap product toy review, of course. So I'm just trying to find my trouser straps, of course, here we go. The flip-flap origami penguin clipboard. Uh-oh. Dun-dun. Dun-dun. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. It's basically a shark attack obstacle course ice flow 12 pack. 13 pounds. It's kind of interesting. Maybe my trip to the aquarium must have actually thought of the idea of a giant shark attack. There you go. We've got some penguins, full helmets, mix and match multiple wall penguins. I believe it's the first product to have that. Writing in it, it's saying mix and match multiple penguins. 2 box unit slabs as an ice flow, and we've got 2 sharks with Tommy jaw actions involved. That's impressive. Maybe I should make like a dinosaur themed for that product toy review. Maybe we could do some penguins doing archaeology. Just going out for fossils and stuff. And there's the ice flow. Just a lazily built looking ice flow. Just built with 2 box units like that to look like, you know, just a freaking ice flow, not an iceberg actually. I was going to say tip of the iceberg, but then I thought, nah, that's not the right joke. And here we've got some helmets. And what's even more strange is that the helmets and the penguins... I've just dropped my mouse! Oh no! I've dropped my freaking mouse! That's not very good. Oh, thank goodness it didn't jump cut my video though. At least it didn't jump cut my video. I hope it well. Thank goodness for that one, eh? Ooh, right. Okay, where was I? So, we've got our penguins. Here's one that's wearing like, they look like American football helmets. But this one's just ejected out, that's not very good. There's the orange penguin wearing like a yellow sort of crash football helmet type thing. It's kind of a very strange one. It also is quite three-dimensional, that helmet. It's very strange, isn't it? That's very, very nice, of course. It's also got like white stripes on it, of course, and then we've also got a red penguin. It's interesting, the crash helmets, they are mix and matchable, but the problem is, if I try and fit them in, they'll just look like they're going to have a very inflated looking head. And they're also attached loosely, which isn't a very good sign though. Oh well, but it doesn't really matter though. And we've also got like this here. You know, as you were saying, there's no law against making a profit. You know, there you go. A greenish penguin wearing like a limey green penguin though, just wearing like a greenish like looking helmet here. And then we've also got this blue penguin, who for some reason is actually integrating with lighter blue with a normal blue colour. And there you go. There you go. It looks actually quite nice. And then we've also got some sharks here. This one looks. I'm pretty sure the eyes are actually located here though. There's the other side here too. Yeah, I never noticed the sharks look like they're actually. I don't know why they're actually viewed right here though. It's so weird. The eye position is actually kind of a bit of a bugbear. Strange enough, because normally the shark eye positions would be right over here instead of here. But maybe it's something to do with the club penguin sharks and how they look like. I might be totally wrong. They've got like a chompy jaw action here. Nom 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 nom. Okay. And they've also got like a fin design, of course. And then here's the other shark. Looks very, very cool, isn't it? It's interesting that young boys love sharks, especially. Oh god, please don't be. Oh god, not baby shark though. That would probably make me walk away. Make me walk away so embarrassed. I would probably get so mortified if I hear baby shark. I'll probably get absolutely mortified. You know, young children and kids these days really love dinosaurs, and not just dinosaurs but also sharks in general. They really love fierce and cool stuff alongside with vehicles. Of course, yes, that's very much obvious. Giant's Floe is pretty much the same, but because I'm a bit too lazy, how about that, hearing I'm lazy, I don't think I've got time. But anyways, that's probably about it in this very strange tour review of penguins alike. So we really enjoyed in this pretty impressive complex video, which talks about penguins alike, and also like, you know, of course here's that Christmas 2023 card with the chicken on it. And it's so nice that I've done like 2 of them, of course. Maybe I should do more this year though. Wouldn't that be kind of great and funny to have? And I know the packaging's starting to rip apart. That's not very good. So think of it at 8. What I will do is that I'll try and pack this like so. And there you go, that looks great. So, if you really enjoyed in this very strange and bizarre video, sorry if my throat was very croaky at the early part of the video. Now it actually felt so much better because it's all down to the bottle of spring water. Thank goodness for the spring water bottles. Please give this video a like, subscribe for more fun type videos in the future, and as always, thank you so much for watching, and bye for now. I should be catching a nap now. Bye.